Disasters, both natural and man-made, have always posed significant challenges to human societies. From hurricanes and earthquakes to wildfires and floods, these events can cause widespread devastation, loss of life, and displacement. However, the advent of advanced technologies has ushered in a new era of disaster relief and management. Drones, artificial intelligence, AI, and mobile apps are at the forefront of this revolution, offering unprecedented capabilities in disaster prediction, response, and recovery. This script will explore how these technologies are transforming the landscape of disaster management, making it more efficient, effective, and humane. Drones. Eyes in the sky. One of the most impactful technologies in disaster relief today is the use of drones. These unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, have become invaluable tools in disaster scenarios, providing real-time aerial views that can significantly enhance situational awareness for first responders and disaster management teams. Drones equipped with high-resolution cameras and thermal imaging technology can quickly survey vast areas of disaster zones, identifying survivors trapped under rubble, stranded in floodwaters, or otherwise in need of assistance. Unlike traditional manned aircraft, drones can access areas that are too dangerous or inaccessible for human rescuers, such as collapsed buildings or areas affected by hazardous materials. This capability not only speeds up search and rescue operations, but also reduces the risk to human life. Damage assessment and mapping. After a disaster strikes, one of the first tasks is to assess the extent of the damage. Drones can rapidly capture detailed images and videos of affected areas, allowing authorities to map the damage and prioritize response efforts. These aerial assessments provide a comprehensive overview of the situation, enabling more informed decision-making and efficient allocation of resources. Moreover, drone data can be used to create 3D models of the terrain, helping engineers and planners in the reconstruction phase. Delivery of aid and supplies. In disaster scenarios where traditional supply chains are disrupted, drones can play a critical role in delivering essential supplies such as food, water, medicine, and communication devices. For example, in remote or isolated areas cut off by floods or landslides, drones can deliver life-saving supplies much faster than ground vehicles or even helicopters. This capability is particularly valuable in the immediate aftermath of a disaster when time is of the essence. Monitoring and surveillance drones are also used for ongoing monitoring and surveillance during and after a disaster. For instance, they can track the movement of floodwaters, monitor the stability of infrastructure like dams and bridges, and provide real-time data on the spread of wildfires. This continuous monitoring helps authorities anticipate and mitigate further risks, protecting both lives and property. Artificial intelligence. Predicting and managing disasters. Artificial intelligence is another transformative technology in disaster relief and management. By analyzing vast amounts of data from various sources, AI can predict the occurrence of disasters, optimize response strategies, and support recovery efforts. Disaster prediction. One of the most promising applications of AI in disaster management is its ability to predict disasters before they happen. Machine learning algorithms can analyze historical weather data, seismic activity records, satellite imagery, and other relevant data to identify patterns and trends that indicate an impending disaster. For example, AI can predict the likelihood of a hurricane forming and its potential path, giving communities more time to prepare and evacuate if necessary. AI is also being used to predict other types of disasters, such as earthquakes and landslides. By continuously monitoring geological data, AI can detect subtle changes in the Earth's crust that may indicate an upcoming earthquake. Similarly, AI can analyze soil moisture levels, rainfall patterns, and topographical data to predict the likelihood of landslides in vulnerable areas. These predictive capabilities are crucial for early warning systems, which can save countless lives and reduce the economic impact of disasters. Optimizing response strategies. AI is also revolutionizing disaster response by optimizing the allocation of resources and personnel. During a disaster, AI can process real-time data from multiple sources, such as social media, satellite images, and sensor networks, to assess the situation and recommend the most effective response strategies. For example, AI can help determine the best routes for emergency vehicles, identify the areas most in need of assistance, and predict the spread of secondary hazards, such as aftershocks or disease outbreaks. Moreover, AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants are being used to provide critical information to the public during disasters. These AI systems can answer questions, provide safety instructions, and direct people to the nearest shelters or medical facilities. By automating these tasks, AI frees up human responders to focus on more complex and urgent issues. Mobile apps, empowering individuals and communities. Mobile apps are another crucial component of modern disaster relief and management. These apps empower individuals and communities by providing them with the tools and information they need to respond to disasters effectively. Early warning and alerts. One of the most critical functions of mobile apps in disaster management is the dissemination of early warnings and alerts. These apps can send push notifications to users' smartphones, alerting them to impending disasters such as hurricanes, earthquakes, or wildfires. The alerts can include information on the severity of the disaster, its expected impact, and recommended actions, such as evacuation routes or shelter locations. By providing timely and accurate information, these apps help individuals make informed decisions and take proactive steps to protect themselves and their families. Emergency communication. During a disaster, communication networks are often disrupted, making it difficult for people to stay in touch with loved ones or receive updates from authorities. Mobile apps can bridge this gap by enabling peer-to-peer communication, even in areas with limited or no network coverage. For example, some apps use Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to create a mesh network that allows users to send messages, share their location, and request help from nearby users. This technology is particularly valuable in remote or rural areas where traditional communication infrastructure may be lacking. Crowdsourcing information. Mobile apps are also used to crowdsource information from the public during disasters. For instance, users can report incidents such as downed power lines, blocked roads, or flooded areas through the app. This information is then aggregated and analyzed by authorities to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the situation on the ground. Crowdsourced data can also be used to identify areas that may have been overlooked by traditional monitoring methods, ensuring that no community is left behind in the response effort. Integrating technologies for comprehensive disaster management. While each of these technologies, drones, AI, and mobile apps, offers significant benefits on its own, their true potential lies in their integration into a comprehensive disaster management system. By combining the strengths of these technologies, disaster management teams can create a more resilient, responsive, and efficient approach to dealing with disasters. Coordinated response efforts. For example, drones can be used to provide real-time aerial views of a disaster zone, which are then analyzed by AI to assess damage and predict secondary hazards. This information can be fed into a mobile app, which disseminates alerts and safety instructions to affected individuals. The app can also collect crowdsourced data, which is used to refine AI predictions and guide the deployment of drones and other resources. By coordinating these technologies, disaster management teams can respond more effectively to the evolving situation, minimizing the impact of the disaster and saving lives. Data-driven decision-making. The integration of AI, drones, and mobile apps also enables data-driven decision-making in disaster management. By continuously collecting and analyzing data from multiple sources, AI can provide actionable insights that guide response and recovery efforts. For instance, AI can predict which areas are most likely to be affected by a secondary disaster, such as a landslide following an earthquake, and recommend preemptive measures to mitigate the risk. Drones can then be deployed to monitor the area and provide real-time updates, while mobile apps keep the public informed and connected. And that's how technology is revolutionizing disaster relief and management, making our world a safer place. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on more cutting-edge innovations. Thanks for watching, and see you soon in the next video. Be sure to check out our other videos on the channel for more insights into the future of technology.